Hey, what's up? This is Michael Wittig, ISSA certified trainer, 9-time natural pro fitness champion. I like to work out to feel good and look good, but at age 46, I also want to feel good. I like to do what's called functional training. We're talking about running, jumping, pushing, pulling, and other natural movements. I work my lower body twice a week, and one of those workouts is dedicated to functional training. Today, I'm going to show you some of my favorite movements and how to do them. This first movement is called the bench step up, knee up. This is one I do very often. It's very simple and can be adjusted very easily by using either a lower or higher bench. Now I'll typically superset this with a weighted movement and do it immediately after, like a squat or a leg press. I'll typically do 12 to 15 reps per side, alternating. This next move is called the side bench step over, and it's very similar to the first move, but now we're going laterally. And I'll also superset this one, doing it immediately after a weighted movement, typically the leg press. I'll also do 12 to 15 reps per side, alternating. This next move is lots of fun and works the entire body. Tire slams. I hit a big tire with a sledgehammer as hard as I can. Now if you haven't done these before, be really careful and use a light sledge, because they'll sometimes bounce off the tire. Now notice when I'm swinging and about to hit the tire, I'm holding it at the bottom of the handle with both hands. Again, just be really careful and have fun with this one. I'll typically do 10 to 12 reps on each side. Now if you do have access to a big tire, another fun movement is called the tire flip. It works the entire body. I'll stand in front of the big tire and get in sumo position and then deadlift it up and then push it as hard as I can. So it's working the lower body, your chest, arms, and shoulders. I'll typically do about 5 or 6 reps one way and then go back the other way for a total about 10 to 12 reps per set. Next up is battle rope work. This is great for conditioning and HIIT cardio, especially for those that have issues with their lower body and you can't run or ride a bike. Battle ropes will get it done. There's almost unlimited variations that one can do. Here I'm just doing alternating and then big slams, but you can do them from the side. You can do lateral raises with them. You can bring in the lower body and do lunges and squat variations. You can even get down on a plank and do rope variations. These are just very versatile and very effective. I'll typically do these in 30-second increments as hard as I can and then rest for 30 seconds and repeat. When I'm in the height of my contest prep, I'll do as many as 10 rounds of these back to back. Now here's another lower body movement that I'll typically do on leg days, and I'll superset them and do them immediately after a weighted version like a squat or a leg press or a lunge, the jump squat. Here I'm using a suspension trainer to get it done, but you can also do them just with your body weight, and I'll do that often as well. The great thing is you can change up your foot position, do them in sumo, you can bring your feet together. I like to jump as high as I possibly can while keeping form, and I'll typically do 15 to 20 reps per set. The banded run takes running in place to the next level. So I'll get a very heavy gauged loop band, as you see in the video, and then attach it to a movable object. Make sure to have that band right on your hip bone, because you don't want it to dig into your stomach or hit you somewhere where it's going to be uncomfortable. Right on that hip bone, and it won't give you any problems. I'll step out as far as I can and just run forward as fast as I possibly can. I'll typically do about 25 to 30 steps, alternating per leg per set, and I'll keep the rest periods very short on this one. This is also great for athletes. You can't have a functional training day without sled pushes. If your gym doesn't have one, go to a different gym. You can push these from high, you can push them from low, you can drag them. I'll typically drag it one full lap and then push it back. Sometimes I'll use very heavy weight and go nice and slow forward. Sometimes I'll use lighter weight and run. I definitely recommend putting sled pushes in your program. What I love about my functional training days is that I can make stuff up and just have fun. Check out this next movement. It's a complex where I'm hitting a ball slam, doing a push-up, jumping up for a pull-up, picking that ball back up, hopping back. Now you don't have to do this one step for step, but it's just the idea that you can do anything you want. Our bodies are made to move, so find fun, creative ways to move and challenge yourself. We all work out to be healthier and to look great, but being able to move great is important too. So I encourage you to have a functional training day at least once a week and work on running, jumping, pushing, and pulling, and have fun while you're doing it. This is Michael Wittig. Thank you for joining me today. Now get to work.